Hi, everyone. As you know, I often ask apprentices to send me their trading results. They don't always send it like this. Is one of my apprentices, Nigel. I've done a screenshot to protect his surname and email details, bank account details, all the rest of it. But I just want to show you what I do with apprentices as we work through their trades. They send me them. And we go through and we look at, okay, and these are all pipspredator.com apprentices. So we know what trades they're doing and so on and so forth. And there's several things I'll look for when I'm analyzing things for these apprentices. First of all, I want to see, are there certain patterns in when they're getting things right? I want them to try and keep a journal so they tell me why they entered a trade, whether they made money, whether it was they followed the rules and so on. It's more important they follow the rules than that they make money, because they might make money accidentally. I don't like that, because you can also lose money accidentally. So in this, I'm really looking to see, when I see profits, I'm looking to see, okay, were there certain patterns? For instance, if they're consistently making profits by selling or buying certain instruments, then that is good. I want to see more of that, and I'll tell them to continue concentrating on that, but not to get too complacent. The other thing I'm looking for is a good, consistent spread. I don't want profits just from one or two trades. I want that well spread out. The second thing is I'm looking for any outliers or large losses like this one. I want to know, well, what happened? Why was that bigger? Were they trading a slightly larger size, £3 there per point? You'll notice it's one of their largest sizes. Well, that was a bit unnecessary, because if they kept it to £1, that would have been a lot less, and their overall P&L would have been a lot better. So I do look for position sizing as well to see if there's any outliers. Again, if there's outliers in performance, what was the reason for that? Is there, again, there's certain instruments that they're doing better on than others. Small losses, I don't mind at all. I do like to understand whether that was, obviously very small position sizes, so that's probably just a bit of experimentation with something. That's perfectly fine. And again, some more good, solid trade. So again, like I said, I'm looking for patterns in instruments that they've been successful with or unsuccessful with. Also, I look to see if they've had losing trades. Are they duplicating the same trade? Sometimes what happens is people might have two losing trades, and what's actually they've done is they might have shorted the same instrument, but maybe Australian dollar against US dollar and then Australian dollar against sterling. And they're two separate losses. Those weren't two separate trades. It was just one big bad trade. So making sure that they're sufficiently diversified. The other thing I want to see when they send me these things is just to make sure they're not using too much of their overall margin, whatever their initial balance is. I don't want them trading too large relative to their balance. Okay. So anyway, that's an initial sort of go through of how I go through the data that the apprentices send me. They don't always send it in this format. Some send it in Excel spreadsheets. Some just send the odd screenshot. But just so you know, and then we train them up from this through analyzing that, giving them advice on how to improve. So a bit like a coach, a trading coach. Anyway, hopefully you're watching this on my Telegram channel, the link to which you can find through pipspredator.com. If you're not, just have a look at pipspredator.com and useful links page, and you'll be able to get this and a lot more through there. Thank you very much indeed for watching.